the Church of Jesus Christ.
We spend a lot of time on Truths That Transform talking about education, and that's because there is perhaps nothing more important to the future of our nation, our culture, and the church in America than the education of our children. Decades ago, the scouring of all vestiges of God from the classroom began, and there will always be a God of the system. The question is merely, which God? With the God of the Bible removed, the false god of self-determination, and self-expression moved in. Parents could not keep up, since it filled the classrooms and the media, which consume most of a kid's time. Today, it's still delivered in the classrooms and media, and now people under 30 drink it in for 4 or more hours a day on TikTok and Instagram. The only way our children, our culture, and our nation can be saved is through real education in the truth of God. An education that begins at birth, takes place every day, and lasts for life. Jesus Christ and His Word are not merely one subject to be placed alongside others. It's not a PS at the end of a secular letter. It's the foundation and reason for every other subject. The secular project has spent decades, centuries even, detaching the various spheres of human activity from God. Education, government, science, law, art, and our vocations, the structure of our families, all of them have been uprooted from their designer and cast on the changing currents of fashionable opinion. It betrays a very tiny view of God, a God who has little to do with the real world we live in. But the God of the Bible, the God who is there, is far different. In Him we live and move and have our being. Scripture tells us He changes times and seasons. He removes kings and sets up kings. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to those who have understanding. He stretches out the heavens like a tent, and He set the earth on its foundations so that it should never be moved. If your child's education doesn't echo with this reality in every subject, every hour of every day, then it's not an education. Either the creator-creature divide is fundamental and God is the ruler of reality, or we descend into insanity. Either your children are with Christ or they're against Him. There's no middle ground. So as parents, shouldn't we do everything we can, make every sacrifice necessary to make sure that our children are raised in the nurture and admonition of the Lord? 1 hour of church each week, up against 30 hours of secular school, and another 30 hours of social media won't even begin to cut it.